Shadow. How you doing this Wednesday? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Boba Perry. Gonna do that. Gonna do that. Maybe a little bit of line art around her Van Leeuwen shirt. And, okay. So the whole sticker cutter thing, I extended the little blade. So now it's well enough past the recommended credit card width. I think that's enough. And this is sticking out enough to go through my vinyl. The matte sticker paper plus the vinyl laminate. It didn't make any difference. So I don't know. I think it's a three cut pass kind of thing. It worked when I did that. On the bright side though, I can just keep throwing the same already cut sticker sheet in over and over, and it'll just cut the exact same line over and over again. I thought it would be a little off and it would just be multiple outlines, but no, it worked. The only thing here is it does have, let's see, it has some sticker paper stuff on it. So let's see if I can take some of that off and then put it back in. I do have another option. I think this is overkill though. I don't think I need there's like a 45 degree blade and then a 60 degree. This is for like felt and artificial leather stuff. I don't think I need this. Let's see if I can. It's just a longer, sharper kind of blade. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But I figure if the triple pass cut pass thing works and it looks fine, maybe I should just stick with that. I don't know. And also, yesterday I dripped some paint on one of them and I wiped it off and I actually held it under running water and it didn't destroy it. I guess it would need a couple of passes with a sponge or something to see how well it is. Hi Yasin, how are you? So let's see. Before I cut myself, let me clean this and then put it away. Oh, I didn't change my my title. I didn't change it anywhere, did I? I knew I was forgetting something. Let's see. I can't see over my alcohol. Oops, spelling. Okay. Hold on. There. Copy you. Okay, there. Where's the rest of that stuff? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, okay, let's see. Okay, that should work. Okay, scooch you. Perfect. All right, so let's see. Just a little dip. Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna, it has like this spring action thing here. I'm gonna end up launching it across the desk. So hold on. Where's the grippiest part? Oh, look, it's already gone. That was easy. Okay. So I'll set you over here, put a little fortress around you. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna try it once again because the last test I did with 2 passes and the knife stuck out a little more. It didn't make much of a difference, so I just kept throwing the same sticker sheet in. And it works for not wasting stickers, but it's not very good for troubleshooting since I'm not getting any information about the depth of the cut if I'm just going over the same piece of sticker paper. So, okay, let's see. I've been practicing responsible fountain pen ownership. So far, so good. Let's see. So this one, this is my fancy pen. I like the ink okay. It's just about empty. But I'm gonna keep filling it with this Sailor, this stuff. And this isn't exactly water resistant, but I don't want to put anything cloggy in this because it's a nice pen. But it's almost empty and it hasn't dried up because I've been using it for just jotting and just weird little things. So I'm happy about that. I also cleaned out this one. So this one's ready for another weird color. Smells like Windex. Let's see. But here's the one. Okay, this guy. This is the new one. Something Fude tip. So I got this because I saw somebody else using it in a really interesting way with the ink that's not supposed to be good for fountain pens. But a lot of people said you can get away with it as long as you don't let it dry in there. So I don't know. I'll have to be careful.
Game begin.
So I had a cartridge in here. I took it out. I cleaned it really well. So it just kind of, I put some water in this little hole area and I was kind of writing with it and it was just clean. So I guess that's fine, right? That's the Fude tip. It's bent. It's supposed to be bent. Okay, so here's the part. It's like something done. I have to figure out what that something is. Okay, first things first. This is the converter I got for this guy. So I think you're supposed to. Can you see a little plunger thing in there? If I spin it one way, it goes down. Another way it goes up. So I think I'm supposed to dip this end into the inkwell and then just do that and it sucks it up. You know what I used to do? I used to leave it like this and just syringe fill some ink. And I don't think you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to put it on the nib and then you stick the nib in the ink. All right, the internet said this was the right converter for this pen, so I don't know. It's pretty firm feeling. All right. Carbon ink, platinum carbon. This one's supposed to be good for watercolor and also not too bad for alcohol markers. I won't attempt to pull out that inner cup again. The ink chalice, what do we call it? Okay. I don't know how far you're supposed to dip this in. I guess it doesn't matter as long as the ink starts coming up. Okay, let's see. Can you see that? Yeah, there it goes. Up and up. So messy. Okay, so
Game
let's put
over.
this back on. And then what? Ink. Everything in its place. I do have alcohol by me. That's convenient. Here, I'm gonna put this lid on. Yeah, I was using that pen less and less because I didn't really like the ink that came with it. And what I did was I got impatient and I put the cartridge that came with the pen onto the pen because I wanted to use it right away. And I'd ordered the platinum carbon and the little converter. So I was just impatient. I put it on. I was like, yeah, that's a cool pen. And then I never used it again because I didn't want to use the ink. So finally, I changed it. We're about to see how much of a mess it makes. Like it's fine, I guess. I mean, I have it full of, it's like wet with black ink, but that's, yeah, I mean, that's a lot. Just don't touch it, I guess. Chris told me not to go side to side or something. I don't remember what it was. Yes, and then I'll set this aside and then I'll put water over it and see. Let's see how it sticks. Should I wipe it off? Maybe. Is this alcohol? I think that'd be bad. Get a fresh corner of paper towel. Oof. I don't know if it matters. Okay. Yeah, I like it. I just needed to learn how to use it. Hero, how are you? Only a couple more days until con. Super excited. It's coming fast, isn't it? Friday, Saturday. Wait, Saturday, Sunday. They don't do Friday. Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. And you said you're gonna meet Smallville stars? Is that right? Ontario Comic Con Revolution. I'm gonna be in Artist Alley in Ontario, California this weekend. Table C16, I believe. Bulb, I missed you. Hi. How are you doing over there? Okay, so we'll let these ink marks dry, and well, it's pretty wet. And let's see. I'm gonna use this as a little trashy can. Maybe I won't get ink all over the place. We'll see. Okay, so you're done. you're over here, you stay there. And this one, boba. All right, so I'm gonna mix, kind of, I like the cool colors in the front. So I'm gonna do sort of a purplish drink, like ube, I believe it's called. Yeah, the cast of Smallville and Brandon Routh of Superman Returns. Or Superman Returns. I put the accent on the wrong word. Yeah, is that your little nerd face, Hero? That's funny. Let's see. So, I'm thinking this, something in that range. That'd be kind of nice. It'll pop out, but it still kind of matches her eyes. So, blendy, blendy. And okay, I got choices. I feel like I already know which brush I want. The miniature one. This is nice because it has a nice pointy tip. But I don't know, this one. Yeah, I'm gonna try this one. You rest right there. I might need you later. So, Hero, are you gonna go to the convention both days? Okay, fixing stuff. All right, so I don't need a ton of this color. I'm just gonna put it in this little area. I grabbed the brown. Let's see. Yeah, that's nice. Can I bloop it with another color? What would I want to bloop it with? Darker purple? Maybe. Just Saturday this time, been traveling a lot for work lately. Saturday is gonna be good. It's a good day to go. All right, so that's where I said the line of the boba was. Okay. So should I put the cup color first? What would happen? Also watched the Harry Potter play. It was so great at the Pantages Theater. Really? I don't know if I've ever seen any of those movies all the way through. I don't know when the last play I saw was, it was a long, long time ago. All right, so let's see. If I do the cup color first, I can bring it down a little and then sneak the purple behind. If I do the purple first, then it's just purple. Okay. So what is a good cup color? Maybe I can mix like this, like gray and Payne's gray, because Payne's gray is probably going to be too dark, and if I water it down too much, it's just going to be all that wet water line around the edge. Let's see. It might just make an ugly color. I'll try it first. I just made like a stormy color of gray blue. I don't think I care for that. Okay, let's see. That might work. And then what happens if I put the blue over it? Or the purple? Not the best. Maybe. Let's see. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm trying to avoid the little catch light I already drew into the plastic cup. Okay, let's see. It's actually not a bad lid color. Okay. Why are you so... It looks different on my swatch card, and then I put it on the regular paper, and it gets kind of pinkish. So let me add a tiny bit of blue. Okay. I'm looking for an inconspicuous spot, and there is none. It's just front and center. Got you. Let's see. I like how much paint this little brush puts down, but I like how this bigger brush gets in between the boba. Okay, I could work with that. But then I also wanted to dab in some of that purple. Ooh, not that. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, I don't mind that. I just grabbed so much purple. Ooh, okay. I don't hate it. Let's see. Maybe let's try that weird Stormy Payne's gray mix for the straw. How much did I grab? Is this? Let's see. I think this is my, yeah, the other ones are huge. Okay, for a second there, I like, I lost the context of how big or small this brush was. So I pulled out this one and I was like, oh yeah, that's the small one. I want one like this, just a little bit shorter. I like the skinny pointiness. Who's this? This guy might work. Yeah, it's the same length, but not as pointy. Yeah. Okay. I have to take notes. Delete. Show ya. Do you have the right focus? Okay. Boba. Oh, I need to do the little boba beads. Pearls, tapiocas. I really do like this one better. The Winsor Newton miniature. Yes, please. Yes, okay. So, boba's really dark. I kind of want to keep it cool. Oh my goodness. Who did it? Well, how come I can never find it? James Lee Stone! Hi James, how are you? You slapped me with some almond milk. I haven't been slapped in a good long time. Thank you. That's the sticker embodiment of this pin. I think I'm pretty much sold out of, but I got a kick out of it. This guy. There he is. He's got what you... They got what you need, I should say. Oh! You never can tell with almonds. Alright, so boba pearls. If I do them like a dark brown, it's gonna be the only thing that color. So yeah, I just kind of want to do them some shade of dark. I just don't know what shade. Let's see what happens if I add some of this dark brown to this Payne's Gray Stormy Blue that I made. This thing right here. That's a good maybe. I just kind of made an aubergine color or something. Let's see what it looks like. A little darker. Oh, who made it grub fall? Thank you. Oh, Shadow. Thanks, Shadow. Look at that. Some right there, there, there. So peaceful. All right, I think I'm gonna try this color. And some purple on top of them, just to put them back in the juice. Oh, what happened to this guy? completely ignored this guy. Okay, there. You're back in the party. All right. They almost kind of look like blueberries, but that's all right. Let's see. Big old drips waiting to slide down the brush. What was it? Ferrule? The little silvery crimp part. Okay, I think I got them all. I'll show you. Is that the wrong focus? Okay, how about now? There. Oh, they're so drippy. They look 3D. So, pants color. If I was periwinkle, I definitely wouldn't be matching. So, any cool color will do.
Game begin.
I guess I could make him a darker shade of purple rather than blue or gray or something. Pink. Purpley pink. Would that be too close to her boba? Thank you, Shadow. Let's see. I'm thinking. Burgundy, you say? I'm trying to limit the colors. And the front is cool, so burgundy. I can match the bobas. They're kind of burgundy,
Bistro. Play this.
where some of them are mixing. It's a little dark. So I think we're thinking the same kind of color range. Like purpley red. I just don't know how dark. Purpley red. The same as the boba and the eyes, I guess. Yeah, if I go for that and don't do it too dark, I can kind of fuss with it a little bit. Okay. Ooh. Let's see. Let's try this one. I haven't used this guy. It's let's compare them. Do I always have the wrong focus on? Okay, it's just not behaving. Yeah. This brush is splooshy. This one is more for detail. Little tiny details, splooshy. You're the color pro, I'm just spitballing. No, I appreciate it. I think we're kind of thinking the same thing. It's just a matter of subtle shades. Oh, and I did like that that shading you put on that Wolverine thing you colored. You said it was, I think, what did you say? You put a yellow over blue, but it kind of looked like this cool green color. I liked that. Okay. So,
Game over.
like any one of these splashes will do. There's just not enough of them. Let's see. All right. Cheat sheet deployed. Let's see. Yeah, I think like a base color of of this and then some bloops of that kind of spread in. I'm getting paint over stuff. That's fine. So like that. See, okay. I just discovered this like not 10 minutes ago, and I'm revisiting the whole. It looks so pink in the sketchbook. Let's do it again and rediscover it. You are this one. Okay. And that's a little too dark. Oh, we're approaching the ink from earlier. Let's see. Oh, look at that. It doesn't pick up at all. Whoa. Platinum carbon. That's why you're number one. Nice. All right, well, I'm so distractible. Okay, let's see. Yeah, something like that. That's a little much. Let's see. Like this, but lighter. Waterier. Let's see. Did I have the right? Yes, okay. Yes, if I'm careful, I can get little details from this brush too if I just barely tippy tap. Okay, that's something. Decisions were made. See how it dries. Oh. Okay. So while this dries, I can do another little, a slightly thicker line around her t-shirt design. Kind of reel that in a little bit. Okay, let's see. Too thin. Who else? Micron number 3. That's probably good. Okay. Let's see. Do I have? Booby traps over there. Oh, I stuck my hand in the paint. Professional. Oh my goodness, I've got the least steadiest hand ever. Maybe that's why I like to scribble a lot, so it's no, that's just part of its charm. It's deliberate. Oh, ice cream dome. I'm trying not to get lost on the little pathways of the letters. I'll go straight through something I'm not supposed to go through. Little waffle cone, diamonds. Okay, let's see. That's weird. The gold is stronger than the micron. It like shines right through it. It pops a little more. Oh, purple pants. Huh. I guess I could sign it right there. Let's see. Do I have a 1 micron? I got a 1 multi-liner. Is it a crusty one? Let's see. It's kind of crusty. No, that's too bad. have a list of like Copic nibs, or multi-liner nibs that I want to get, but some of them they're just not making anymore. Let's see. Yeah. 0.03, 0.05, and 0.35. Some of them are discontinued and some are just out. So this isn't any of those. So I wonder what this one's problem is. Let's see. Hey, here we go. That's the one. Did I do it like... No, there's not enough room. I gotta do it in the yellow. All right. Let's see. I got this. This is what I used to butter my stamp pad. I was stamping more envelopes for the vending machine. For the convention this weekend, and this stuff dries. It looks fantastic, but it dries really fast. I think I put them all away. That sounds unlike me. I did. But anyway, so it dries really quick. It's white and it looks perfect over dark papers. So then I get this stuff. It's a refill, and then just kind of do it strudel style, and then smear it with this. Works good. Quality product. Okay. This is an art. What is it? Easy Block. For some reason, they put watercolor papers all bounded together with glue on two sides or more, and then you're supposed to knife them out or something. I'm not sure. Is it supposed to be so they don't warp? I don't know. Just so you can feel fancy. It is kind of satisfying though. This one. What is it? Cold press. 140 pound, 300 GSM. Is that grams per square meter or something? I don't know. Not too bad. I like it. There it is. Look at that. Good for warm weather. I like the glitter stuff. It doesn't reproduce well for stickers, but I can't get enough of it. I do it anyway. There you go. Ta-da! Yeah. All right, so then the whole point of this was to make sure the foreground popped from the background, because I keep making things the same value, foreground and background. This guy's cute. He stands out because of his visor, but it's the background's a little too dark. So I was trying to make the foreground darker and cooler and the background lighter, a little warmer. She definitely stands out. I think my favorite thing, maybe her pants, because they're just loose and kind of brushy. And I do like the way the purple in her boba drink came out. Look at that. Yeah. Well, let's see. I have teeny tiny little, I could do a micro watercolor. Let's see. A very proprietary trash baggie. Where are you? Right here. Okay. Itty bitty. Another crop ball. James, thank you. Aw. Dink, dink, dink. Look at that. I would make them accumulate like the snow, but for some reason that snowy one makes my computer hiccup. So maybe minimize that. I don't know how to make animations efficiently. So I'm sure there's a way to do it and not have it be so taxing on the GPU or CPU as they play, but one thing at a time. All right, look at that tiny thing. Okay, let's see. Well, at least they have extra pencils because they always run away. Draw a little captain. I have 15,000 points, gotta use them. Yeah. What else? That's it, right? Snow and let's see. Those are the expensive ones. Oh, Snow White. It's not that expensive. Okay. There it is. Thank you, Shadow. I was gonna remove it, but my friend in Australia is in winter time, so it stays. Let's see. The stream stuff, like the overlays, the emotes and all that, they're always on this. I have a schedule and they keep getting like bumped for other things like trying to learn the risography things, filling up the vending machine, and I think that's fine. If a good idea for an emote pops into my head, then I'll do it. Make a little sticker out of it too or something. Or should I use, I can't use the Fude brush. It's gonna be our pen. It has too much chunk to it. Trying to figure out his little mechanical leg. All right. I should have just left my one out. Is this the one? No, it's pin. There we go. Gave him weird googly eyes. There. Kind of better. Little taggy chest, other paw. Mechanical leg. There. All he needs is a treat. I wonder, am I gonna smear it? I just did that. Nope. Let's see. All right, Captain is a pretty standard reddish wiener dog color. So, let's see. I wonder if I can't make the background a weird color green, like yellowy green with green grass. So let's see. get me some lemon yellow. Throw it in this little area. Excuse me. That's definitely greeny grass color. Let's see what that looks like. What is that? It's picking up some old bright orange.
When the drum beats go, play
Let's see. That's pretty dark. Let's try that again. A little lighter. And see if I just drag it around. Okay, let's see. Well, it's definitely the yellowy green. I think that'll be fine.
over.
It looked kind of dark, but it's kind of drying off. And what I sopped up kind of gets a little closer to what I wanted. Here, let's see. Okay. And I already have this color green. I like this color. Mix that with some of that weird yellowy green. Kind of make it more blendy. Itty bitty. I'm gonna just throw a dollop of something in there. See what that does. Can I do that to the yellow after the fact? Like, it's gonna leave one of those water lines around if I do. I don't think I want to do that. All right. Where's brown? Brown. That's actually kind of the right color already. How was that event y'all did? I saw there was some weather to deal with. Yeah, it was really, really stormy during setup. So we got wet getting to our tent, but all of our merch stayed dry, which was good. I brought a towel, so I was able to wipe off some of the chairs and tables kind of got a little wet. So the most of Saturday, James is talking about the Los Angeles Times Festival of Books. That was in April. So that the rain lasted most of Saturday, but it wasn't too bad, and there were actually a lot of people still walking around. So our spot is nice. We weren't, oh, that's pretty dark. We weren't in the grass. I was kind of thinking it might get muddy in the grass. I don't think people, it looked like stuff dried off really quickly, so that was good. Some people complained that their tents were leaking. We didn't have that problem. Oop, I think I need my smaller brush. Okay. So overall, it was a really good weekend. I like that show a lot. It's really fun. A lot of people just looking for new stuff. What else? I keep sticking my fingers in the green. Okay. Yeah, I would recommend it. We're starting to see more and more familiar comic people going and setting up. So that's kind of nice. The Ontario Comic Con Revolution is nice too, because they give us a huge table. So you have all the room to spread out. There's another book fair in Pasadena at the college art center, and it's $5 for a pass. and we're gonna try to go. It's kind of weird because it's the weekend of the Comic-Con Revolution, but it opens on Friday, so we're gonna go if it works out. If things are too crazy and we have a lot of stuff to do, then we'll skip it. But yeah, I kind of want to see what it's like, what they're doing over there. Is it open to anybody who might want to show their stuff? I don't know. In any event, it's fun to see these places and find new books, zines, and sometimes people have just artwork and prints and things. There's a museum over here, I think it's called the Broad or something, and they had a zine fest. That was a lot of fun. Oh, that's fine. My finger is firmly stuck in the paint. Okay. My friends and I used to do First Friday semi-regularly, and in the summer we'd usually get history at the end of the night. We hit at the end of the night with the summer flash flood, wind, rain, throwing everything. Always an interesting time. Oh my gosh. Wind and rain. So how did you manage that? A couple of times it's been windy at the Festival of Books, so some of my stickers would just fly around. I would tape some, put some aside, and or put a what did I weight my bookmarks with? I don't remember, but it's definitely not the preferred way to display your stuff with a bunch of other stuff on top of it holding it down. I think probably my least favorite weather-related convention was it was another book fair. No tent, just in the straight blazing sun for hours, and it wasn't even that busy, and it was just it took forever for that weekend to pass. I wasn't built for full sunshine. Not anymore, anyway. Okay. Hold on to the tent if you're tall and everyone else scramble with a flamer. Oh, because the tent was actually trying to fly off too? Oh my gosh. So at that point, are you guys, because you said this happens regularly, semi-regularly, are you guys just kind of like, well, here we go again? Kind of used to it in a way? Always depressing for the food and glass vendors. So much trashed and broken. Oh, the glass vendors. Oh yeah, Tokyo Comic Con, I guess it was last year. they had these big garages open for people to load in, and something was different. I think Artist Alley was closer to those garages, I'm not sure. And there was just a wind tunnel that blew an entire row of backdrops over. So everybody on the other side got their stuff all smushed, and there was actually like a pottery person back there, so they got some stuff broken. And that's rough because it's not like you can fly back home and get more stuff. Hi Siege, how are you? How goes practice? So far, so good. Okay. The whole, the practice of cool foreground that stands out from a background, success, it does. And there's the boba that I planned to finish and did. Look at that. Yeah, so I'm learning. Next step is to put splooshy color stuff in the background while it's wet. Honestly, cooking AC can't keep up with the summer heat. Olive, oh no. So what's the temperature over there? It's 4 over here, 4 p.m. So not really all that hot right now. Looks great, thank you. Yeah, what kind of temperatures are you talking about? We don't have great AC here. We do, it's one of those wall units. Where we used to live, they had a good kind of, what is it? I don't even know what it's called. Central air. That's how frequently I have it. But over there, it got really hot and you kind of needed it for survival. Even with 5-gallon buckets strapping each corner of the tent down, we get so little rain, we'd forget. You'd forget about the monsoon at this event. Yuki, thanks for the hearts. Yes, Siege, I gotta know, what's the temperature over there? I'm kind of a baby with hot weather, so if it's it has to be like around 70 degrees. So if it goes below 70, if it's 69, I'm in a sweater, and if it's above 79, I'm crying. Inside AC set to 70, currently temp is 8, outside is 92. Yeah, that's bothersome. I wouldn't like that either. Okay, how about a little Payne's Gray for the mechanicals? Yeah, I lived too long in San Diego where the temperature was always like a kind of 70-ish. So it ruined me for having any sort of tolerance for variety in weather. Walking around half naked, shirtless. That'll work. That's the one thing about the heat. It's easier to warm up, or maybe cheaper to warm up than it is to cool off. Okay, let's see. What else can we do here? It's honestly tolerable unless I try and play anything. Then I cook after about 30 minutes. Play like a sport outside or a video game inside. Both would probably raise my temperature. You do outside playing? What is that? You know, I should put some green in this metal like pretend it's the reflective grassy stuff. I cool off quicker than I warm up, but I can cheat that nowadays. I don't know what's quicker for me. You know what it is? I think if I had to pick, I would rather be too hot than too cold. So maybe it takes the same time for me to get to perfect temperature, but I don't mind it as much if I'm coming down from hot. Cold is just like, bleh, I don't like it. No, thank you. That's pretty funny, Siege. One of these outside sports you speak of. Yeah, you know what, James? I agree that it's funny to people from actual temperature places when we complain about it being 92 is unbearable, but I would never hold it against someone for being uncomfortable in temperatures they're not used to. That's just how it works. You're used to what you live in. And if you're in a place that's a temperature that's more than you're expecting, you're going to get a heat stroke. So then it still sucks. Also, the United States is huge. It's we've got Death Valley, and we got Alaska. If you're not talking about contiguous or whatever, but there's just a lot of variety. Okay, let's see. What do you need? You need a treat. Oh, his little collar. His collar and his tongue. And cutie. "75 is super tolerable and nice with the low breeze, but some people don't like moving air." I'm one of those people, Sage. I'm one of those people. I just have all these little fine hairs that just kind of tap my face. I'm like, blech, blech. I don't know. I like it when it's nice. I have hats, but then the hats kind of blow weird. I sound awful right now. I'm exaggerating. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't tell my husband. He'll tease me. Agreed, but the judgmental attitude was a bit much. They're being silly. They're exaggerating to be entertaining for whoever they're giving that content to. You're from the Northwest. Me? I live in Southern California. Yeah, I agree with you though, that 75 with the low breeze is nice, but not too much breeze. Let's see. I got that super wild opera pink. I can mix it with buff titanium and it won't be super wild. Joe, he's having an allergy thing going on lately. People from the Northwest hate the breeze. Oh, is that true? If the air stops moving, that 75 can get very heavy. Yeah. Also, humidity plays a huge part in it. What color collar? Orange, for sure orange. This is the one. Oh, look at that. Great, great orange. The best orange. Having been born and raised in a boiling desert, I'll take any breeze. Yeah. So you're born and raised in Vegas, is it? Okay. Look at this little guy. I think I want his back leg. Ta-da! There he is. That's Grump's dog, Captain. Something's coming his way and he's pretty excited about it. Hold on, he needs little tail wags. Look at me leaving my micron out where I can find it. Wow. Toodoo! Look at that. There. I can go in a little vending machine. There he is. Good job, Captain. You're a good boy. All right. So, it's a quick early stream today because we got stuff to do tonight. Let's see. Next week, same time Tuesday and Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. And you can ask me convention questions and I'll just tell you, you don't even have to ask me, I'll tell you how it went. I like that show. They're really nice and I'm looking forward to seeing some familiar faces. And, oh, this is what is this? Probably convention number 3 or 4-ish with the vending machine. So it's really fun to go around and seeing their reactions go from like confused to excited. They're like, okay, I'll put a token in. So there's gonna be some more art in there. I still have to make the little, what do you call it? The little 3-incher sketchbook things. So we'll see. I'll work on them, put something together, and hopefully they're ready for the convention, but they'll be ready for the other ones, if not for this upcoming one. So thank you, Siege and James and Shadow and everybody else who's hanging out. I'll see you guys maybe next week if you want to see some more weird little paintings. And oh, I'll use my my Fude fountain pen because now I got the good ink in it. All right, guys. See you next week. Thank you so much. Talk to you later.
When the drum beats go.